This is the RPG Gamer, Baron J67, telling the story of the first slain bone dragon in Bliss Unleashed. November 13th, 2019. Started off as a normal day, began the stream ready to farm and level grind in the world of Bliss Unleashed. Nothing too special, grinding iron and rubies to level up my forging skill when a message in all caps pops up in the world chat saying something along the lines of, "Bone Dragon, we need everyone to join channel 2. This is going to be a long fight." I'm a level 11 crusader who is clearly not strong enough to take on a lowly wyvern, let alone a bone dragon in a level 30 plus area. So I ignored the message initially because it seemed a little fishy, thought they were trolling. But the message kept coming, people calling for lower level people to focus on healing the proper leveled damage dealers, along with more calls for everyone to get to the top right corner of the map. This was serious uncharted lands for me. I was dodging ever increasing spawns of rogues and even level 26 deer. I had no business trekking anywhere near that area of the top of the map, but I was intrigued to see this legendary boss. After heading the wrong direction a few times and stopping to farm materials that should still be a myth to a low-level character like me, I'll make it past baby dragons to finally gaze upon these god of a beast eating the level 30 attacks for dinner. Messages are constantly popping up. 100 plus people fighting the bone dragon watch on this Twitch channel. This is the first time ever being in an MMORPG boss raid. I could not believe I was part of such an epic event. We were, as far as everyone knew, the first group of people to fight this creature. I'm doing 24 damage to this massive beast, probably getting in the way of real damage dealers. So I finally wise up and start reviving any players level 20 or more first in order to keep up the DPS, or damage per second. This being a beta, and me running this game on an OG Xbox One, I was running into major lag whenever the ranger classes would use their Arrow of Rain ability, so I would keep backing in and out of the fight. Sadly, it was not enough, and I would be booted out of the game and have to log back into the world. At this point, the bone dragon's health is close to 50%, and the most heart-wrenching thing pops up across every Brave Warrior screen. Everyone move to channel 1. Channels 2 through 4 will be reset in 10 minutes. Naturally, the chat loses it. Everything from cursing out the GMs to begging them to cancel the reset. I went to Twitter to call out to Bliss Unleashed and Bandai to not clear the server. We were beating this dragon. Like Gandalf riding into Helm's Deep, the GMs answered our call with a message acknowledging our legendary battle and canceling the server reset. It was a surge of energy felt in the chat and showed in the amount of damage inflicted upon the bone dragon by increasing. With renewed pride and the support of the gaming god of this game's gods, we fought harder and even joined a party so that my stats would be more helpful. It was absolutely amazing. The battle reached a critical point. The dragon was at 5% health. Things started to take a turn for the worst. Felt like everyone who logged on to Bliss Unleashed were pushing to be etched into the history of this game as the first group to slay the bone dragon. Rangers were spamming rain of arrows, frames were dropping at massive rates, people were being booted from the game left and right. Then our biggest fears came to pass. The gods of this game allowed the server to be refreshed, and everyone was logged out. As we returned to a bone dragon with a full bar of health, the chat is showing the full spectrum of emotions: hate, laughter, frustration, and even threats of not playing the game anymore. All understandable. For me, it was a feeling of emptiness. No regret, just a strange, numb feeling. I had used a majority of my potions, food, and in-game currency. I had to put the controller down, It was a strange feeling. My party was saying, let's stay and fight it out. We could do it again. But for me, it was past midnight. I had work in a few hours, so it wasn't possible for me to stay. Said my goodbyes and went to sleep. Woke up to a message around 3:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time saying the Bone Dragon was defeated. All I could do was laugh and get ready for work. MMORPGs are amazing and host opportunities for legendary moments in gaming to take place. And I'm grateful. Even though I was not a part of the group who succeeded, I will never forget the time a majority of a digital world gathered together to take on one enemy. I'm Baron J67. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button and tell me of an epic moment in a game that you'll never forget. Much love. Peace.